G'day guys, Butcher Jerd here, and we are doing rump caps. So we have a D rump, removing the underside, getting rid of all that fat. The rump cap, or the picanha, however you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, it is a prime cut now, and it is bloody expensive. So the best thing to do is to get your full rump and cut it off. So removing all the underside, removing all the yucky bits that you don't really want to eat, and you can see that nodule there. So right under that nodule, you can see the seam in between the cap and the roast beef. So cutting, pulling, nice and easy. Look at that. Seam ends, we cut it straight off. So, just trimming the fat, cleaning all that underside of the rump cap off, nice and easy, making it nice and presentable for you lovely people at home. We're just going to face it. I don't like that face cut. I think it's always a little bit dicky, so we'll face it off. Look at that, beautiful. So, the rest of it, you got that under here, it's a bit tough. The rest of these rumps are going to go out on like, I'm thinking like some $20 trays, just, 2-3 steaks cut in the half each. So like, four to six steaks, about 800 gram to a kilo trays, and $20 a pop. That's the go-to. So we'll clean them all up, denude them all completely, square it off, nice and easy. Look at that lovely red meat. These are like a low grade Wagyu off memory. It's double ACO brand, 1824. I'm assuming they're Wagyu. If it's a double ACO brand, it should be. But anyway, so we're cutting these nice and thin. Pop, 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 pop. Nice little sizzle steaks, take 2 minutes aside, which is, yeah, nice and easy. That's sort of what you want. So, cutting them out, and then we'll do the next one. So, we'll do the same thing again. We'll flip it over, check the underside, trim off that excess fat, and once we trim off that excess fat, we can really see the seam that we're aiming for, you know what I mean? Which, you can see it anyway. It can pull across no matter what. Like, it's a real easy one to do. But, you want a rump cap, you can't find one. You can always ask any butcher for a D rump or a normal rump. If they're Australian, they'll probably just call it a rump. If they're somewhere else, they'll call it somewhere else. But I mean, you got to figure that one out. So there's the cap. There's the Rossi. You could see it before I even started doing this. You could see it, but we'll do this anyway, just because it makes it easier for the beginners. Make a mark and just pull down the bottom. It won't pull, so you got to sort of like scoop it down the bottom towards the tail, and there we go. Off it comes. Look at that. Really, really easy job. Anyway, we'll clean it all up, clean up the bit of fat. There's a bit of silver skin under here too, so these ones are all going to a restaurant today. So we'll just clean that bit up there, face it again. I like to face all my cuts. Beautiful, look at that. Rump cap's got a fair bit of a heavy fat cap on it, but it's one of those cuts, you're hitting it hard and fast with the charcoal, it really crisps up, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I recommend not removing too much fat off the cap. The rest, yeah, the cap's good. I reckon it's good as is. All right, so cleaning all the underside of this roast beef. Roast beef being the central name of the D rump. Don't know why, but I mean, is what it is. I don't make the rules. I just name it how I see it. So that's the video. You guys have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.